What's up, Lite Nation?
Yo, what's up, Lite Nation?
So we are at the Valley of Fire.
Now it is 105 degrees outside right now.
It is, unfortunately, it's literally melting the moment you step outside of the Jeep. But this is the first time that the brand new 6.4 liter SRT Hemi stepchild with Dynatrac 60, 80s, 40-inch Milestar Patagonia tires, etc., has ever touched a trail, and we are super insanely duper excited to see how it performs on a couple of obstacles. We're not doing the entire trail, we are actually just here to do a photo video shoot with Milestar tires, which you'll be able to see the results of at SEMA this year later on in the year. But yeah, let's see how she does. Well, you guys wanted a four-wheel burnout. Here you go. No, I'm just kidding. We tried to find a really good spot to scrub in the tires before we started climbing. Oh. There you go, stay driver. Right there. Little passenger. There you go. You're good. It'll slide over. All right, straighten out, straighten out. Perfect. Oh man. Sweet tits. It looks good from out here.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good. Woo! Those 40s are so bomb. Let me officially introduce you all to what is supposedly called the bowl, which doesn't look too difficult except for when you consider how narrow this all gets and how not so grippy the rock is. I'm mostly worried about smashing our brand new door into that, but we'll see. There you go, hard passenger. Stay passenger. All right, stop. Back up driver. Right there. And then cut passenger as you come forward. There you go. Perfect. All right, now cut driver. Keep going, keep going. Perfect, you're gonna climb right there. Nice and easy. There you go. There you go. Little passenger, just the slightest, tiniest smidgish. Hold on, Kev. Holy crap. You're okay. It's just starting to pull tire off the ground over on this side, but you're fine. Hard driver, hard driver. Stay driver, stay driver. Keep cutting, keep cutting. Stay driver. There you go, you're doing good. Just stay as hard driver as you can. Watch your side mirror. There you go. All right, this is gonna get squishy on the front end. You're fine. No, you're fine. Just stay right there. You're gonna climb up here on your passenger front here in a second. There you go. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Stay hard driver still. Stay hard driver still. Stay hard driver. Hold on 1 sec. There you go, you're fine. All right. Straighten out a bit. You're good, you're good. Oh my God. Holy crap. Woo-hoo-hoo. There you go. All right, straighten out. Right there, right there. Perfect. Dude, I know, I know. Look at the rear tires. Oh my God. Stay there, Kev. Oh my God. That is so gnarly. There you go, nice and easy. Just stay straight right there, stay straight. Keep going straight, stay straight. All right, now start turning driver slowly. A little more, keep coming, right there. Look at the freaking, oh my God. All right, there you go. Stay hard driver as you come up and out. Perfect. Oh my God. That was so gnarly. Right there. All right, you're gonna have to kind of Austin Powers it back out of here. Yeah.
It looked cool back there.
Dude, it looked
It
bad.
looks cool.
Good job. Right there, right there. All right, hard driver forward again. Guys, holy effing crap. All right, you're gonna climb on your passenger, you're good though. Straight, 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 straight. There you go. Beautiful. That was
good.
so rad.
That was super good.
I am thoroughly, immensely, impossibly impressed with the stepchild right now. All right, so I know that trail seemed a little bit short, but let's be honest, for a shakedown trail, it wasn't half bad, and the stepchild did a freaking amazing. But there was one issue that we kind of realized after we finished the trail, and that was our hydro assist mounting. We originally, before this entire swap, we had a double shear clamp, worked perfectly, but when we swapped over to this, we noticed that we had a clearance issue between the clamp that we originally had and of course the diff cover on the Dynatrack 60. So we ended up cutting it off, went to a single shear, and at the end of the trail yesterday, we noticed that the bolt was just not wanting to stay in. It was loose, it was coming out. So today, we're at Vegas 4x4 and OffRoad to get them to help fabricate us a new double shear clamp for our hydro assist. That way we don't end up losing that bolt along the trail in the future. And in the meantime, while they have it up on a lift, we're gonna have them go ahead and nut and bolt everything, just make sure everything looks like it's performing fantastic.
And what's even more awesome is they have a pupper named Bump Stop Bob that Jelly is already made instant friends with. Get him, Jelly! Get him! Get him!
She's such a good pup. All right, so here's what we got going on. So this was the clamp that we had for a hydro assist. Now originally, what we did was we welded on a tab on each side and had the eyelet go through the middle of it, and that would be a double shear. So if you have a clamp or a tab on each side with the Heim, that's what I'm thinking of. You have the Heim going in the middle. You clamp that down, that's a double shear. Well, the tabs were too big to fit, so what I did was I lopped them off and we went to just the single bolt. Now, with the Heim here and the bolt going through, now that's just a single shear, so you have back and forth motion and it can actually rock that bolt, especially if it ever comes loose. It can start rocking that bolt back and forth as it's pushing back and forth on there. So, which is how ours loosened actually. So we're gonna go back, we're gonna either cut this all off and go back to a double shear on here, or we're just gonna weld tabs to the tie rod itself. And on there, you can see our tie rod right here, we can just weld tabs on the inside and have the ram hooked directly up to those tabs.
And the reason we can do that is because this tie rod no longer has to move in order to adjust
Right,
our alignment.
so this tie rod actually has a bend in it, and some tie rods you end up loosening both ends and you spin the tie rod. Well, then that would be bad because then those tabs are welded to here and they're gonna be in a different position. This one actually just has one adjustment at the end where you can elongate or shorten the tie rod itself to set your toe. So either way will work. We're gonna get it all cleaned up and find out which is gonna be the best way to do it.
Alright guys, so this is Ryan.
How's it going?
What are we deciding to do?
I think we're gonna just weld some tabs right to this tie rod here. We got it all centered up, figured out where we want to go.
It looks like
it's all
clearing, right?
And at full lock, it barely clears right here, which is why even welding directly to it. So when we had the clamp, there was no clearance here, but there you go. So you can see we've got the clearance that we need.
Literally just sits
Just
in there.
clears. So that's why with the clamp we weren't able to go that route. But now we can just weld to this bad boy and we should be good.
I think so. What do I do with my hands? All right, so this, my friends, is a double shear setup. So you can see how there's a bracket on the top and the bottom. So that way all the leverage isn't just being put on one spot, you actually have it sandwiched and it's able to push and pull without the strain all being on one point and one bracket. Also, you can see here, we have a paint mark on the bottom and there's a paint mark on the top. It's always good every time you go off-roading to look over your vehicle. And the easiest thing to do is paint mark your nuts and bolts, because then you can literally walk by and look at it. And if you see that paint mark isn't where it was, then you know it probably is shaking itself loose and you need to go back and torque it. I'd still go over everything and torque it anyway, but that's a surefire way to kind of do a quick walk over look, like, oh, paint mark's in the same spot, and you can keep on rolling. But yeah, I think we're ready to rock and roll and get back on the trail again.
Well, at least back on the road. I have
At
a
least
family
back on the
reunion
road.
to get to.
Yeah. We're going to do beach stuff.
Beach stuff. So with that set and done, we're all ready to hit the road. But guys, if you live in the Las Vegas area, I highly recommend you swinging by and checking out Vegas 4x4 and off-road. You don't have to own a Jeep, you can own any off-roading vehicle, but obviously they do fantastic work. They took care of us, and I gotta give them a huge shout out for getting us in on such short notice. They absolutely rock. And now with that out of the way, it is officially time to get back on the road. But first things first, all of you have been wondering about the stepchild and how it's driving.
All right, now I have to start this out by saying everything works. There are no dash lights. Actually, there's one dash light right now.
Hence our stopping.
It's the windshield washer fluid.
We have no windshield washer fluid.
There's no windshield washer fluid in it, so that's the only thing on right now. Now, they didn't just shut the lights off. Everything actually operates exactly how it should, and that's the whole point of this kit and the integration.
Including our remote start.
Works. Actually, I'll do you even one better. It's better than factory because they were actually able to do this. I'm in gear, open the door, look at that. I can drive with the door open, with it in gear. So they actually disabled the auto park feature, which I know so many people absolutely hate. I guess it's a safety feature. I don't know. I've never had it in any car in my entire life, and I've never ran myself over before. So for the Tide Pod eating people or whatever, I don't know why, but I've never needed it, and I don't know who needs it. Maybe somebody does, but I sure don't, and I know a lot of you don't.
And we're super excited that it's officially turned off.
So yes, it's officially turned off. So now let me show you my dash. So look here. So everything still works. No engine lights, no nothing. Undo my seatbelt light comes on. I mean, there's absolutely, it's fully integrated. All my stuff is here. Coolant temp, trans temp, oil temp, everything's here, and everything is accurate, and everything completely works 100%. So I don't know how much more could you ask for?
Nothing. None of it, honestly.
Oh, and the taser still works.
And the motor swap / engine swap kit actually comes with a taser. And for those of you who were asking about the speedometer, we had that question. The speedometer is accurate to our 40-inch tires.
Right. Oh, speaking of, we already have a taser, so that means the taser that came with it.
Oh yeah, that means we have a giveaway for a taser.
So who needs a Taser JL?
Who needs a Taser JL? Which brings up our next point, because a lot of you are asking how you can get in on all of our free giveaways. All the parts we took off, our front bumper, our winch, the Baja Design fog lights, the taser,
the drive shafts, the steer smarts.
Everything that we are giving away, we will be giving away at Trail Hero, which is at the end of September, early October. And we will be giving it away. We might give one or two away during our trail ride, because we do have a specific trail ride on that Saturday. Which trails?
We're gonna do West Rim and West Rim Lite for our trails.
And for those of you who aren't aware, that means that you don't have to be built like the stepchild you could be bone stock.
You could be in a stock sport.
And you could still go on this trail with us. They have a light path, and they have a more difficult, moderate path.
So West Rim is going to be, I think, a 4 to 6.
Yeah.
And then West Rim Lite is a 0 to 2.
Easy.
And you can cross over, and
they're like right next to each other. So we'll be able to go with you the entire way, no matter what type of build or rig that you have.
So you can come on with anything that you have.
Yep.
You don't need lockers. You don't need anything.
Yep. If you go to thetrailhero.com, you can sign up for the trail ride. You can use the code LIGHTBRITE19, I believe.
All in caps.
All in caps, and that'll actually get you our trail ride for free if you purchase another trail ride at some other point during the weekend.
Right, so if you buy a trail on Friday, you get the Saturday trail with us for free.
But we'll be giving away most of those goodies at the Trail Hero raffle, because all the proceeds for the raffle does go to charity, and if that's not a great reason to do that, I don't know what else is. Now, for those of you who are curious with how the stepchild drives, as you'll notice,
yep, the speedometer is accurate, the tachometer is accurate. Let's activate cruise control. There's cruise control at 72, and then, hold on. We'll go ahead and accelerate with the button up to 79. Downshifts, of course you get there instantly because we have a Hemi. And that's it.
and if you'll notice, it drives straight as a freaking board. Like that's...
It drives unbelievably, absolutely unbelievably. It's so straight and smooth. I don't ever want to get out of it. Like last night, we went to bed and I got up at 6 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. because I wanted to jump back in it and start driving it.
And for those of you who were worried that the stepchild would suddenly become this gas-guzzling monster, you'll be happy to know that we're averaging between 14 and 16 miles to the gallon on the highway, which is honestly...
At 75 miles an hour.
It's 75 miles an hour on cruise control, which is pretty rad,
Yeah.
with a 6.4 Hemi.
Yeah, and 40s.
And 40s, and
Yeah.
beadlocks. Like, it's actually really, really good.
Pretty happy with it.
Yeah, not a gas guzzler. Not really at all. Now, before we officially close out this video, though, there is one more thing that I wanted to go over, and that's E3offroad.com. Most of you guys watched our inspirational video that we uploaded a few weeks back.
Live in such a manner that at the end of this day, at the end of this year, at the end of this precious life,
Officially announcing the launch of our new website in August, and Kevin and I are so freaking pumped. We've been working on this for over a year.
If you haven't watched that video, go watch it.
Absolutely. I'll leave a link in the description below for the video for those of you that haven't seen it already. But there are a couple things that I wanted to clarify. First, this is not a forum. Second, it is not just for Jeeps. It's for Toyotas, it's for Nissans, it's for side-by-sides, it's for dirt bikes, it's for anything and everything off-road related. It's our goal for this website to be more or less a one-stop shop for anything and everything off-roading related. We'll have online courses all the way from off-roading 101 for beginners, all the way up to expert level, cutting brakes, buggies, insane knowledge.
Rear steer, like on and on and on.
And these will be created with industry professionals. And I'm definitely not talking about us because we're not, no.
I mean, we're gonna get into recovery techniques, recovery gear.
People that have been in these industries
not
for
coming from
years, for a decade, 20 years, 30 plus years of experience to help teach you guys what you want to learn and what you're interested in learning. We'll also have webinars, podcasts, live Q&As. We'll have personal off-roading experiences, trips where you guys can come off-road with us, where we'll do training in live, in person. I mean, I'm so excited.
One of my favorite things is that we're gonna also have a calendar. We're gonna have a calendar for all events all across the country. So if you're on vacation or you're wanting to take a vacation, you can pick a state and you can pick a time, and then it'll bring up everything that's happening right there in that area.
And then in addition to that, we'll also have an online magazine that'll be coming out, I believe, monthly, that'll have all sorts of information, all sorts of cool articles, and of course, it'll have discounts from affiliates specifically for members.
So we're partnering with a lot of companies, companies that we use, companies that we want to use, companies that we plan to use in the future. But anyway, we're partnering with all these companies to offer discounts to all our members. And there would be member exclusive discounts.
And all of this content will be constant. We'll always be adding to it. So there's always something new, something fun, and something entertaining to learn and to watch.
Right, but with that, YouTube is not going anywhere. YouTube is still separate, and we are Kevin and Brittany and Brite Nation on YouTube. E3 Off-Roading is an extension of that.
We are not going anywhere. For anyone that's worried, the YouTube channel is here to stay. We wanted somewhere where you guys could go, where you didn't have to spend hours on the internet searching for answers to questions, where you didn't have to worry about being ridiculed or made fun of or bashed on like you do on forums and on Facebook groups because you're asking a question.
Or maybe you don't even know what question to ask.
Yeah.
Maybe you're new and you don't really know where to begin. This is where this starts and picks up. We're going to answer questions for you. We're going to ask questions and answer questions for you. Or
not us specifically, though. I mean, we'll help too, but we're going to have professionals. Like, I'm so excited about this.
Or say we don't have anything answered and you have a specific question. You can email it in, and maybe that'll be a good video. It'll be a good course or a good lesson for us to film and do for everybody else.
We just wanted to give you guys a better idea of what E3 Off-Road is going to be all about. Of course, if you have more questions, you're more than welcome to ask, but we will be going more into depth as we get closer to the launch date. I'll also leave a link in the description below where you guys can go and you can sign up. That way you can get alerts as we get closer, and you can get sneak peeks onto what type of content you can expect from E3 Off-Road. Guys, we love you so much. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget, you can find all of your Brite Nation merch
Bam.
at LiteBriteStudios.com. All of your Brite Nation decals at PixelDecals.com. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye. Mwah.
Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
She's so cute.
Later, guys.
Jelly is ready.
You ready for it?
Bob's like, play with me.
play with
Jelly's like, I want the ball. Go for it. Good effort, Jelly. Good effort. For those of you that don't know, Jelly is absolutely terrible at catching objects mid-air.
Bump stops.
Yeah, get it. Now you gotta
wait,
make
I
a
can't.
decision.
All right, let's try that again.
This is bump
We'll
stop, Bob.
We'll start timing it. We'll start timing it. Ready?
Oh, so close. Still so close. Get her, Bob. Go get her. Go get her.
We got a ball now, so it's really like, what's up, buddy?